Darling in the Franxx is one of my favorite shows of all time. Don't get me wrong, I love 02 and Hero. Because of the time I watched it, and what it meant at the time, I'd probably say it's one of the best experiences that I've gotten from a show in my whole lifetime. But, there is one thing that bothered me, and probably a lot of others that want to recommend this show. I still recommend it in the highest, and in case you haven't realized, there will be massive spoilers in this video since I'll be covering mostly the ending here. If you're trying to watch this but have not watched Darling in the FRANXX, please click off this video, get a free trial of Verve, and just do yourself a favor and watch it. It's like 26 episodes. It's not too bad. Now that you all probably know what I'm talking about, since the rest of you watching have seen Darling in the FRANXX, right? I'm gonna save what you're thinking about, since you saw the ending, for later. Because first I'm gonna talk about initial impressions. When you're recommending a show, you really want to primarily show off the show's beginning, of course. You don't want to spoil anything. But in the beginning, did they really have to position the pilots like that? Like, I get it. It's anime. Anime does this stuff. Still, it'd be better if they made it a little less embarrassing to share screenshots of the show when you're trying to get at its, like, moral complexity and bigger overall story. What I love about this show is, like, a topic for an entirely separate video, but the themes and the moral complexion are a huge part of it. It has to be covered with stuff like this. I mean, come on, why do the robots have to have... After you've watched it, you don't even think about these things, but to people getting their first impressions when you're trying to make this recommendation, all these little things matter. But I'm sure you all felt that initially, like when you first watched the show and saw Strelitzia transform for the first time, you were probably like, why is there robot boobs? But now, I'm gonna actually talk about what you're all thinking now that you've seen the ending. True Apis. True Apis is stupid. I love the design of the original Strelitzia Apis. Why? I don't understand why they had to do this. Now, I get why it's metaphorical. The two literally become one, and they literally have become the single hope of humanity by going out and fighting Verm together. But they could have just had 02's body not be left on Earth, and in Strelitzia Apis, making Hero want to go, like, to space even more, since her body would not be back on Earth. And that way, the two could have just piloted Strelitzia Apis as the half-Klaxosaur humans that they are, and had the same ending without that weird and goofy design. See, a lot of people almost discount this ending entirely due to this goofy design. If this was just regular Apis, do you know how much better people would enjoy this ending? Because they're not distracted by the fact that 02 literally just became a galaxy-sized robot, with skin and all. If you're just not a fan of all the Verm stuff because of the episode 20, I think it is, twist, I really just suggest reading the manga since it has an entirely different ending that doesn't include Verm at all and keeps the Klaxosaurs as the original enemies. But still, the anime's ending is thematically beautiful on paper, and sounds like a somber ending just to get people thinking about the world that they live in, and to maybe inherit this story into their hearts. But this design right here, most people were probably just thinking about that and how stupid it was, and it probably ruined it for about half of the people. I even had to, like, trudge through it going, I'm thinking about the story, not about how it looks. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, is the folly of Darling in the FRANXX's goofy designs. I rest my case. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more stupid videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.